Well, they're kind of purple already, aren't they? Oh, that's pretty blue, actually. Looks pretty blue. I don't know. I'm also really colorblind. Also, would you get yourself some fucking Tiger King for your shoulder or something?
Some Tiger King. I called for help twice. Fuck you. What do you need? Nothing. Oh, God. That's been going around the shop lately.
Chris has got a blown shoulder, so he needs to get himself some Tiger King for it. Loosen up them muscles. Ha! That's a pun because the Tiger King was also gay. Yeah. Wow, look at that.
I tell you what, though, that Tiger Balm stuff, that's some strong stuff.
It does not fuck
Wash
around.
your hands before you got to pee.
Becca's dumbass one day ran out of deodorant, and she thought that putting Tiger Balm, because it smelled like peppermint deodorant, whatever.
Nope, that is not the move.
She thought, this girl put fucking Tiger Balm on her armpits, and about 30 seconds later was like screaming in pain because she was like, "This is Christ, so hot," and I was like, "What did you do?" And she was like, "I put Tiger Balm in there," and I was like, you get that off of your armpits immediately. Go wash that off now, because I'm pretty sure that's going to burn your skin off. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, I've used it for my back and knees and
does not joke around, dude.
It does not.
It works great. It's an awesome muscle relaxer, but like it will put it in the wrong spots. You definitely want to keep it away from your eyeballs.
Yeah.
From your eyeballs.
I don't know, man. Like, I had a drive shaft that was falling down, caught it yesterday, hurt a little bit, hurt worse today. And
sorry, dude. I hate to step on your toes, man. Sorry.
And I don't know, man. It's just not getting better. If it ain't better tomorrow, I'm gonna go in and see if maybe I tore that tendon or something. I don't know.
Reopened it again, huh? Doing mechanic stuff, bro. It's very possible. It's very, very possible.
I'm almost thinking I might have just slightly extended that tendon, because if you guys don't know, last year I broke my shoulder. Not in like a spectacular fashion, but basically there's a tendon that goes to like a little piece of your shoulder to actually pull your arm up. And that's what that tendon does. It pulls on the bone to pull it up. Well, basically there's like a lateral and a dorsal tendon that all do the pulling up. One of those tendons, instead of the tendon breaking off of the bone, it just took a chunk of the bone off. And so the chunk of bone that pulled off, it like kind of set back close enough, and they're like, well, we'll just see what happens. So it's been minimal pain since then.
They gave it the old holistic remedy for it. They were they were just like, and your shoulder is good.
And that'll be $4,000.
And we'll send you a bill.
Yeah. So
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Check it out.
Maybe they'll throw you in one of those shoulder brace thingies. I had one of those for a while because my rotator cuff was all fucked up. It actually did help, and it was just a pain in the ass to put. Felt like I was like gearing up for some sort of, because it like had to strap around my chest and like did the whole thing. God. You know, like it worked, but it was like kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. If they do it, they do it. I say wear it. Just get it over with, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, dude.
Let's get it.
307 Reacts. I am Matt. That is Chris.
Yeah.
You people are the best audience in the world. I don't care what you say about yourselves. You are, and you need to pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a little bit of love because you deserve it. On the screen in front of us, it's Ryan Upchurch. Here, there, now, then. I just read that for the first time. Creaker Sessions. So when the light's green, it's Creaker Sessions, and we're giving her the winter green. We got everything going here.
I'm doing Kodiak today.
Didn't you say they like bought winter green or something? Wasn't that a thing?
They're made in the same factory as Grizzly. Okay. The only difference is sometimes I find less stems in this than Grizzly.
Yeah.
But now I'm finding more stems in this than Grizzly. So
it's just a toss-up, bro. You just
whatever. It depends on the week. If I get a bad one week, well, I guess I'm switching to the other guy.
You just got a company hop.
Tastes exactly the same, comes out of the same plant, like it's the same shit. So,
one bag of Purina dog food. Pretty much the same as the next, right? Like
pretty much the same as Old Roy and fucking all the rest of them.
Exactly, man. So,
this is science diet. That's Old Roy. Everybody knows it. Okay?
It's Purina, and you know it.
Yeah.
I've seen the factory. It's in Denver. It's by the airport. Anyways, it's Creaker Sessions. I have not seen anything about this one, heard anything about this one of you. You know the song. You have the album, right?
It's a good song.
Cool, great.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the video? Seen anything?
Haven't seen anything on the video.
Perfect. Yeah. We got all the criteria set for a great reaction, everybody. So should we just get into it?
Let's get it.
If you're ready for a great reaction, hit that subscribe button. You want to go a step further, leave us a comment. You want to go even a step further, share this on another one of your social media platforms, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Pornhub, your whatever, Chatter, whatever, whichever one you want. Whichever one you want to pick, go ahead and share it on that one. You want to go even one step further than that? There's a Patreon link down there. You can click on that, give us a monthly subscription. You don't get the Pornhub content on there, but you do get some extra stuff, some extra footage behind the scenes, things like that. We are also partners with Sweetwater. We are an affiliate partner with Sweetwater. There are blue links down in the description. You need anything music related, headphones related, microphone related, computer related, boat related, probably.
Lights,
click on one of those blue links in the description down there. It'll take you to Sweetwater. You can search for anything, and it'll give us a little bit of kickback. Your Sweetwater rep will probably recommend a good dog food for your dog. I guarantee it. Just get them on the phone, and they'll help you out. With that,
let's get it.
I'm out of breath. Let's go.
Once again, fantastic font. Love it. Ooh, hold up.
Is it?
We gotta pause this right away.
How's he doing the wavy lines?
So, this may be a projector. Once again.
Oh, it definitely is because he's got the.
Yeah, it's hung from the ceiling this time, pointing down. Now,
well, I don't know. It might be
Upchurch,
green screen.
Might be green. This might be green screen.
I don't think so.
I appreciated the comment, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's great. That's cool.
Those lights are so big, dude. They're so long.
Power me up so I can shine when the world's the darkest. I'll charge the ones who understand so we can change the brightness. Water to wine, mud to gold, new to old, born and grown. Leave a story in a book to be read when we're gold. And we go back home.
Oh, he's got water around him.
Is it water?
Yeah, dude. Because look, you can see the lights like moving, like kind of a squiggly line on this light.
Yeah.
Dude, watch it. Like when it comes in, you can see like the water kind of rippling.
Yeah, we know. We just zoomed in. It's the whole thing.
What just happened? Did I miss it? Did Becca peek in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's water. You see how you can see it like
it is recessed, huh?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, and you
looks
can
like
yeah,
there's
you can
like
see
a 4x6 or something.
Yep. There's a brim around him.
Oh,
I might be wrong, Ryan.
That
If I'm
one looks
wrong,
like it's bowing too.
Yeah,
Dude,
you know.
There's
definitely water in there though.
sick.
100%. There's water below it. That is really cool, man. And dude, the fact that he's coming up with all these different ideas for the same stage.
Yeah.
And we're still over here like blown away with his setup. Like that's all it takes, people. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of originality and some
a tarp, dude.
and some creativity and a
4x6s and a tarp. That is fucking amazing.
It's a redneck hot tub. He was just like, "Look, I can handle this," or I guess a redneck coin fountain or something.
Why did I never think to just? It's easy.
It's really
a garden
easy.
hose
and a black
and some
tarp,
lumber and a tarp.
Yeah, and some lights.
That tarp could be blue. We don't know.
That's true.
Like
very well
in
could
fact,
be.
it probably is blue. That's what makes these guys. Because I think those are the same color. Well, no, there's some blue up here.
I don't
too.
know, Chris. He's just got
know,
Ryan's got the sauce, bro.
He's got the projector, man.
He's got
I
it,
looked
dude.
at a projector that would do this type of stuff. $14,000.
I mean, there's probably variants of that, but like if you want the real stuff, dude.
And that's from Sweetwater. It's probably more expensive.
And then you buy that one, and then in Upchurch's case, you buy it, and then you suspend it from the ceiling over a pool of water facing down. Turn it on, let's roll it, baby.
Let's go.
Send it.
On your last again, I'm a phantom riff, a ghost in a lens, and I'll be here, there now. I've lived it up, and I strive through the evil darkness. Look to the sky when I was lost, became my own centaur. Too bright for the devil to strike.
Wait, did I actually see the projector there a second ago?
Darkness. Look to the sky when I was lost. Became my own sin.
Nope, they hit it.
We haven't even talked about the song.
I know. I have notes on the song. I was just kind of I wanted to let it play a little longer, but that's okay.
The beginning of it.
Yeah.
Okay. The first verse, he talks about putting down stories that are wrote in books. References to like pictures and scenes and different things like that. And it all has to do with here, there, now, then, right? So I'm always going to be here, and I hope that I'll be there, right? Which is like, I kind of hope to be, my music's already distributed everywhere. So I'm here and there, and I'm here now, and I'm there now, and I'll be here then, and I'll be there then. Like, I am, and I always will be. Like, at least as far as his art goes. That's a legacy. That's something
I like the whole play on words that he's got. It's not even necessarily a play on words. Maybe it's more like what do they call, like annotation or something, like where it's like here, there, now, then. It just has it like rolls off the tongue, you know, and it just he's been talking a lot lately. His last video was called the spelling in the Matrix. I don't know if you've seen that one or not.
I haven't seen it yet.
Woo, boy, you should watch that one, because some of the stuff that he's saying makes sense. I don't know if it's maybe just some stoned ramblings, or you know, I don't know, dude. You got to take everything everyone says with a little bit of a grain of salt, right? You know, but like. He talks about you just have to watch it. But it kind of ties in with this whole setting where he's talking about the different times, and I want to be, like you were saying, like I'm here, but I want to maintain my legacy, but I want to make sure that I'm there to maintain that legacy, and you know, just staying relevant, man. And
it's the title is a very simple way to address a very complex ambition, and the ambition of leaving a legacy and having something that you'll be remembered for forever, that will inspire future generations long after you're gone, is like the most noble, and just I think it's one of the greatest achievements that anybody can ever achieve, and never be alive to see it through.
It's timelessness, right?
Which is like, a wild thing.
Like famous musicians who are like musicians
Elvis,
that are in the Hall of Fame that aren't alive anymore, and it's like you are literally timeless. Yeah. Like, you have made a legacy so timeless that you will never be forgotten as long as humans are alive. You will just never be forgotten ever. Pretty crazy. And like, as a musician, that's the ultimate goal. Like, that's the dream. You just want to leave a legacy, and you want your music to live on forever. Yeah. I mean, who is it? Who's got music playing in the car floating around out in space? Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, yeah. That Corvette that Elon Musk sent out into space. It's apparently the disc player has Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd playing. So that's...
It's not playing.
I mean, it's not playing anymore, but like, it's in there, right? It's in the disc drive. So like,
whatever alien finds that.
If they don't deconstruct it and destroy it or whatever it is. But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just about being timeless, and I think
like, it's all that space trash.
That's what it is, dude.
Too bright for the devil, too strong for the world. Prints in the soul from a path long before. Upon a time of Harlem made a superstar. A cowboy forever riding through the unknown. I'll be the wind when you need a breeze. I'll dance in the woods with you as a tree. If you cry in the rain, then the rain is me. I'll cover you up so no one can see. And I'll be here, there, now, then. Time ends on your last again. I'm a phantom riff, a ghost in a lens. And I'll be here, there, now, then. I'll be here, there, now, then. Time ends on your last again. I'm a phantom riff, a ghost in a lens.
Like how it travels.
Yeah, that was cool.
When you need a breeze, I'll dance in the woods with you as a tree. If you cry in the rain, and the rain is me, I'll cover you up so no one can see. And I'll be here, there, now, then. Time ends on your last again. I'm a phantom riff, a ghost in a lens. And I'll be here, there, now, then. Here, there, now, then.
Dude, great setting change too. Just with the press of a button, the whole mood changes immediately.
Crazy, man.
Dude.
Oh,
Church,
man.
my guy, you're onto something. Did you know that?
Oh, he knew.
I think you knew about 10 years ago, but like, you know. I'm just kind of coming online with you, man. Like you got a thing. You definitely got a thing, and it's obviously working. It's very attractive, and
man, I love the section of the song. Let me pull up the lyrics here. You go ahead and give your thoughts on the mix and all that. I know you got stuff
I have
to
one
say.
thing to say on the mix, and that's just so really quick. When I was coming up, at one of the first like actual producers that I went to with my band Cherryvale back in the day, we had recorded all the drums, right, and we were moving on, so we had started working on the bass guitar. And none of us had been in a studio before. Never had any professional, advice from any engineers, producers, mixers, anything like that. And so we're sitting in the room with this guy, and my bass player is tracking his bass part, and we listen back to it. And basically, long story short, the producer eventually ended up telling our bass player that less is more. And if you listen to most like rock tracks, like full band tracks, and listen to the bass guitar in correlation to the drums, a lot of the time the rhythm from the bass guitar will follow the kick drum of the drum set because it's a bass instrument, so the bass sticks together. And so like if you go back, we're not going to go back, but if you go back and listen to this song and listen to Stoner playing the bass in relation to the beat, he will stop. He sticks with the kick drum, and then when there are opportunities when Ryan's not singing and the track opens up a little bit, he'll do a little bass fill to get into the next thing to kind of lead in, because it's a very broken down song. There's only two. There's like a kick drum and some a snare and like a bass, right, and a couple other little melodic things in there. But like it's pretty. It's a pretty like small track.
Structure of it.
Yeah. So like you have to keep it interesting. It can't just be constant bass all the way through. That actually gets tiring to the human ear. So to keep things interesting, he follows the line of the kick drum and adds a little flair every now and then. And honestly, I bring that advice with me to every single session I've ever done with myself, with any other band. Yep. I always go in with the bass and think, okay, how can we make the bass more active by following the kick drum? And to this day, it seems to work out almost every time I do it.
And I mean, there are exceptions. For instance, a lot of older country music would have walking bass lines, which that's why they call it. It walks away from the bass drum,
like that kind of thing. Yeah, walking bass line. Yeah, for sure.
Away, yeah.
But that's why I was saying, like in most rock songs and like most
and pop and
yeah. A lot of the times you'll hear the bass guitar follow the kick drum, and I just think that's a really interesting thing to listen to from an audio nerd perspective. That I'm always listening for the deep parts of the music, and that's one of the things that like I first caught in this. Stoner, I don't know where you got that bass tone, but it sounds awesome. I don't know what you're using, but it sounds awesome. And B, did a great job following the rhythm with the kick drum. That's it.
So, the lyrics, okay? This is the last chorus into the outro. So, and I'll be the wind when you need a breeze. I'll dance in the woods with you as a tree. If you cry in the rain, then the rain is me. I'll cover you up so no one can see. And I'll be here, there, now, then. And I like that because it's he knows it's not necessarily him being there. It's the music that gets you through. Hey, I'll be the wind when you need a breeze. Like I think about riding a motorcycle, right? Just having a good time, having something to bump while I'm riding around, whatever. I'll dance in the woods with you as a tree. You just want to hang out, chill with your buddies in the forest? Hey, man, I got music for that too. If you cry in the rain, then the rain is me. Man, I got songs that,
I got sad songs, bro.
Sad songs,
I got
man.
sad songs.
Make kind of pick you up a little bit, make you feel a little bit better, man. Like, I got a song for that.
Yeah.
And then I'll cover you up so no one can see. And, like, it's a, hey, man, you're feeling bad, you're feeling sad, you got some shit going on, I get it. And I'll tell you, I listened to a lot of Ryan's music when I was living out of a car in the parking lot of where I worked. Like, and that shit helped me through a lot. And a lot of it wasn't necessarily the sad, slow songs. It was the get up, I'm going to be a bad motherfucker today. We're going to get this shit done, and I'm going to move on with my life. Like, and that's what he's talking about. Is that, like, I have music that'll be there for you when you need it.
Yep.
Further, time ends on your last tuck in. Getting tucked into bed for the last time at the big sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm a phantom rift, a ghost in a lens. When I'm gone, I'll be a phantom riff, like a guitar riff, a ghost in a lens. Like, you'll see videos of him.
I'm still alive on the TV.
On the TV and on the... Yeah. And I'll be here, there, now, then. I like that. Power me up so I can shine when the world's the darkest. Man.
Boom. He's just literally a song about how he wants to live out his legacy, man.
To make a difference when you're no longer alive, to make a difference. That's...
Basically putting into words what every musician wants for their career. If they're like a serious, dedicated musician who is aiming to do that, there are serious, dedicated musicians who just want to build this setup and make an online song with no name, no face, and just get their popular, and that works, right?
Yeah.
But Ryan's got the vision of, I want the crowd, I want people to remember my performances, the person that I am, and how I am, and the way that I act, and things like that, and
I hope it makes a difference to them,
right?
Like that, and that's the biggest thing is making a difference to them. Otherwise, like,
power me up and let me shine, like I'm preserved in the lens, I'm a ghost in the lens, but the only way to relive that ghost is to power that lens up and like let it come into your life. Let me be the sunshine, the wind in your hair, like that kind of thing.
The thing that kills
me,
pretty
cool, man,
is it's such a profound, that whole chorus and the outro is such a profound cap to a song.
I'm glad,
and I'm sure he wrote it like that.
I'm well, and obvious. I bet you it started with here, there, now.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, the chorus is obviously repeated through the thing, but at
the rest of it,
he's
probably chucked that right out there, dude.
Man.
I'm glad you looked up the lyrics for that, because a lot of times with the way that Ryan does his flow, he doesn't always enunciate the words.
His accent,
he doesn't always enunciate right on the right.
Your ear doesn't catch it.
Because of the right syllables. He doesn't always enunciate on like the standard syllables. Sometimes he'll change a word up. So I like when you look up A, because I'm terrible with that, and you guys know that, and B, because you miss a lot of things. And when you look it up, you're like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm a phantom riff. Like, remember that riff that I wrote that everybody knew, and then I finally put it into a song and put it out.
Lens.
That's my phantom. You still have that forever. Cemented in time and history on the YouTube server.
And the thing I like it is it's written, at least on this lyric sheet. It's not an official lyric sheet, okay? I'm a phantom rift, like a RIFT, right? But it makes more sense, a phantom riff, like a guitar riff. It works that way. A phantom rift, like a rift is a tear.
Did he say a phantom rift?
Is
it a rift or a riff?
Listen.
What's this one say?
It says rift, but this is on Genius.
This is on Genius.com.
That doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, that could have been an AI collection. But
if you use the word rift, like, if I'm going to put myself in Ryan's mind, which is fucking impossible to do, okay, if the official lyric is rift with a T, it's almost like, when they say, when you're working with big studio executives, they'll say cut a track. A rift is a cut or a tear. Cut a track, like a phantom rift.
Well, and if you think about it too, like a tear in a page in a book. Yeah. If there's a tear in a page in a book and you go to flip through the pages of that book, it automatically stops on the torn page because there's a rift in the flow, right? So you're automatically drawn to that one page because of the impurity or the difference in that one, or what I don't want to call Ryan impure or whatever. I'm not trying to associate that, but like
compared to what
I guess
labels think they are,
according to the grand country music scene, he's kind of. But no, the cool thing about, see, here we are talking about a word that could be one or the other, and this is the second time in a row that we've done that. The last one that we watched, you said you thought the line initially was, now I'm out of shape like a Gibson guitar, and I said, no, I think it's now mind shaped like a Gibson guitar, but it could work either way. It literally could work either way, because it could be a political stance against Gibson because they're fucking up, but it could also work as like, all my favorite inspirational music heroes coming up had guitar-shaped pools, and now I've got one of those, So like a really cool thing where you don't even have to interpret the song exactly the way that Ryan wants you to, but it can still work in such a way that it makes it attractive,
it's
right?
It's
what music is, right?
What makes an impact on you.
Yeah. And it's literally, that's, music is up to interpretation, and that's the beauty in it. Is it doesn't have to be one single lane for everything, man. You can just take what you will and go with it, man. And that's what Ryan's doing, and I back it.
I just can't. That was the best cap to a song.
It was good.
That I have heard in years.
It's good songwriting, and songwriting is something that's gone by the wayside over the last few years, for sure. It's all riff salad and fucking and the lowest bass note that you can
tracks.
Yeah, it's riff salad, low bass notes, and clap tracks, and not low bass notes like acapella notes. No, like sub notes in like kickers and subwoofers and stuff like that crap that like guy pulls up next to you and you're like, wow, dude, that poor car.
That poor
car. I can just hear every panel in there just striving to hold on, man. Like, oh, darn you. That kind of sub. Anyways, that was amazing. 5 out of 5. I like that. Man. This seems like Pioneer, one last note on his album. It seems like it's not necessarily a jam-in-your-face country rap album. Yeah. It seems like he kind of is just putting out some tunes.
Yeah.
It seems really comfortable. Yeah. Like this has got Summer Lake Campfire vibes written all over it. Yeah. This whole thing that we've heard so far is like all that
winding down at the end of the day.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Truck door open, campfire going, everybody kind of drinking a beer, snacking on stuff. This is what's playing in the back. I can see it.
Our Memorial Day barbecue, we may have a little bit playing.
See, that's what I'm saying. I can see it.
Yeah,
so.
We'll listen to the whole album that day.
I'm cool with it.
It's good shit.
I'm cool with it. Yeah. Have it playing, man.
Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up.
Did you hear this?
Smash the subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll squeak y'all next time. Ow.
The perfect timing, dude.
Ow. And we thought the chairs were getting squeaky.
Playing my keyboard. Oh, boy. I kind of want to watch first and second.